guys, welcome to the next TNL live stream. This one's a movie night, and we have just two on the queue for today, because we had a little bit of time issues, but we'll be coming out with more over the coming weeks. So yeah, this is our guest speaker, Isla. Do you want to give yourself a little introduction?
My name is Isla Roney, and you know me, and that's pretty awesome. So, I think this is my second time, or second time as a guest speaker, which is really cool, and I'm really excited to watch these movies, and I hope you are too.
Nice. It's really cool to hear it from the second time TNL person. Okay, well, let's get right into it with our first film. Actually, why don't you tell us about this film, a little brief overview.
Okay, so I don't want to spoil anything, but it was just a fun movie that we decided to make last minute. So there wasn't a lot of time I had to edit it, but we filmed it, and it was really fun to film, and we had a really good time.
So cool to hear from the director herself. All right, well, here it is. It's called
The Grandest Adventure.
Let's get into it. I feel like this leaf has a secret message on it. No way! It does have a secret message on it. I must defeat Lord Sequoia!
You have come, Dr. Oakman.
You mean Oakmanshire?
I'm gonna defeat you.
Well, I have a trick up my sleeve.
Me too.
Well, I have another trick up my sleeve.
So there you have it, folks. That was
The Grandest Adventure.
a short film we just did. So that was our first presentation. I really love this film. You know, it's kind of gonna go down in history as one of the, I guess, TNL classics. Could you say, or just the Isla Roney classics? Yeah. It's a really great piece. All right, so next we have a little trailer. This is going to be the last video, except for when we play the intro as the outro at the end. But yeah, this is a trailer. It's kind of hard to explain, and it probably won't make sense when you watch it at first, but we will be going into a little bit of detail on what it actually means after you watch it. So here it is. So there you have it, folks. That was a trailer for what are we what we are now announcing, that is a map. All right. So here's the plan, guys. I thought it would be really cool if we all collaborated and made a whole new world. Let's sing together.
A whole new world.
Yeah. So basically it's a giant map which is composed of all these little sections that each of us draw. So you can kind of see the example here on the screen right now that has a castle and a mountain. It might be kind of hard to tell because I didn't really finish the drawing, but that's kind of what that is right there. Oh yes, yes. My assistant or the guest speaker here just mentioned we will probably be doing films or stories, anything. Like, you can actually submit anything that kind of is included in this world and builds onto it, and then you can map the territories that your story takes place in, whatever. But this is all like a TNL like world we're creating, and it doesn't have an official name yet. So if you have any really good ideas, like, let us know. Or if you have like kind of good ideas, that's better than nothing. All right. The goal at the end of this map part specifically is to create a puzzle. Now, like, I'm not going to promise to buy everybody a puzzle. In fact, I'm not going to like buy everybody a puzzle because that's really expensive and I don't have the money for that. But like, the goal is that we'll get it so that we have this whole map that's like hand drawn by all of us, and it will be like a puzzle that we can, put together, which would be really cool. This is a little guide on how we're going to sort of do this. There's going to be a document in the, I guess, what's it called? The links document, whatever. You'll find it in the TNL email somewhere. So it's this is the steps of, essentially, though. You're going to cut a single standard printer-sized sheet of paper in half, and then you're going to sort of draw your map part, and then take a photograph of it and send it in to TNL. We're struggling to think of a way of how we're going to coordinate all of this, because it's hard to to like find a way to have a bunch of people making a map piece by piece digitally. I don't know what program there is, so we're working on that. But if you want to start working right now, just email TNL and we will get into that. All right. This is a guide of like the sizes on the paper. It's scale. That's what it's called. So you can see this is also going to be in that document where you can find all the information. But you can see that like the little tiny box in the left part of it, that is the size of a house approximately. And then the long rectangle is like a kilometer. So yeah, that's a good reference guide there. So that is probably most of the announcements we have right now. If you want to see any more TNL stuff, you could like read the newsletter and definitely keep up to date on all the TNL live broadcasts. Is there anything you would like to say before we end off?
Well, I'm hoping that this whole map thing works out, because I think it'll really be interesting to see how all the different pieces of the map come together, and then we can create stories and just create a whole new world of it. And I think it'll be like really cool, and I'm really excited for that.
Yeah. That's a really cool.
Yeah.
It's a really cool take on this whole thing. I hope that this live stream is actually live streaming, and that's it for today, folks. We'll see you next time.